Amy Robach claims that she is delaying blood work out of fear of a recurrence of breast cancer. After being diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer in 2013, Amy Robach has been reluctant to undergo blood work. In Thursday's most recent episode of the Amy and TJ podcast, Robach, 51, disclosed that her most recent blood work was completed in August 2022. In a podcast interview with Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center oncologist Dr. Elizabeth Kamen, Robach disclosed that she neglected to get blood work done in February 2023 due to the media attention surrounding her and partner TJ Holmes' relationship at the time. The former anchor of Good Morning America remarked, "Yes, it was the last thing on my mind, but we were going through our hell." Robach had a live mammography on GMA, following which she was informed of her cancer diagnosis. Before undergoing her last round of treatment in April 2014, she underwent 8 rounds of chemotherapy and a double mastectomy. "I think anyone who has survived this knows that when you go in for the blood work, it's very emotional, because they're literally looking for tumor markers," she said when explaining why she had been putting off the blood work. "So if the cancer were to come back in the places you don't want it to, with breast cancer, bones, liver, lungs, brain, you would think that you'd get a blood test that would show a tumor marker, which means that you would be facing then a terminal yet treatable, but ultimately a terminal cancer. And so I think the fear of that, you get into this mindset, I don't want to know. I'd rather not know," she added. "Anyway, there won't be any difference. When you start thinking like that, you might use it as an excuse to avoid uncomfortable or frightening situations, like having to visit the doctor or the NYU Cancer Center again," Robach said. The 46-year-old Holmes clarified, saying, "I've obviously covered breast cancer. People with breast cancer are people I know. I've recently fallen in love with a breast cancer survivor."